Alright guys, it's time to blow your mind. This video is going to be one question long that I step through with you, and then I'll give you one example for you to try on your own, and then just skip straight till the final answer. And we will be talking about this in class tomorrow. This is just so you have a video to see what you're supposed to do, and you can go back and you can watch it over and over if you feel like you need to. Because this is going to be challenging. This one example is probably going to take us between 7 and 10 minutes. So here we go. We are going to work with 3 variable systems. So I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to take a lot of work. We're going to fill up all of this blank space right here. So step 1, you want to find a variable that's very easy to work with in this problem. So you can look at your x's, and you've got a 3, a 2, and a 5. Now before I say what I'm going to do, you can actually do this any way you want. You have 3 different steps for the options for the very first step, and then after that you have 3 more options. So before the problem even gets started, you've got 9 options. So I'm not going to tell you which way you have to do it. I'm just going to suggest a way to do it, and that's find the easiest variable to work with. In this case, it's going to be this y here because he has no coefficients in front. And when you find that easy one, what you want to do is you want to write that exact same equation twice. So we have 2x minus y plus 3z equals 4, and we write it twice. And then what you're going to do is you are going to write the first one with one of them, and then you're going to write the last one with the other one. So from there, remember we said y is the easiest to work with. Well, what you need to do is you are going to eliminate y from both of these stacks, just like old school elimination. So for this one, you're going to need to multiply the top by a 2. That'll give you 4x minus 2y plus 6z is equal to 8. And our y is going to cancel like we want it to. And then we're going to have 3 plus 4 is 7x. 4 plus 6 is 10z is equal to 11 plus 8 is 19. And then you're going to go do that exact same thing for this other problem. Now we need to multiply this top by a negative 3 this time to get this to turn into a positive 3y. Remember, we want to cancel the exact same variable in both separate stacks. So this is negative 6x plus 3y minus 9z is equal to a negative 12. And then we're going to have that exact same thing happen. The y's cancel, leaving us with a negative x minus 4z is equal to a negative 13. Now the nice thing is you know how to solve the rest of it from here, because now what you're going to do is you're going to take both of those, stack them on top of each other. So we have a negative x minus 4z equals a negative 13, and we have our 7x plus 10z is equal 19. And now you're going to just play elimination like we did with 2 variables, x and y. So now we have an x and z. So what? We have 2 variables. We're going to multiply the top one by, me doing this, I'm saying 7, because then we can just turn this into a negative 7. So we have a negative 7x minus 28z is equal to a negative 91. Okay, and now our x's are going to go away. That's going to leave us with a negative 18z is equal to a negative 72. So that means you just take your 72, you divide it by a negative 18, and that's going to give you z equals 4. So it took all of that work just to find the first of 3 variables. But now that you have it, the rest really isn't that bad. What you're going to do is you're going to take this z equals 4, and you're going to substitute it back into one of these 2 equations. So it could be this one, or it could be this z over here. It's up to you. And now you're going to go solve for x. So that's going to give us negative x minus 4 times z, which we found is 4, is equal to a negative 13. So that's a negative x minus 16 is equal to a negative 13. Add your 16 to both sides, and then that's going to give you a negative x is equal to 3. So you get x is equal to a negative 3. So now we have two variables. And then what you do is you go back all the way to the beginning and pick one of these variables to work with. Remember that starred one we said is easy to work with? That's what I would suggest. So now we have 2. We know what our x is. Minus y plus 3. We know what our z is equal to 4. And now you just go back and you substitute your x as a negative 3. We substitute 4 in for z. And then what we're going to do is we're going to distribute. We're going to have our negative 6 minus y plus 12 is equal to 4. So negative y plus 6 equals 4. Negative y is equal to a negative 2. So y equals 2. And now you have all three variables. So you must write your final answer as an ordered triple. Negative 3, comma 2, comma 4. So that's how you do a 3-variable system. Yes, I know it's a lot of work. It's not challenging, but you got to be very careful. Can you imagine if you made a little negative sign mistake on the very first step? You'd be doing a whole bunch of work for no good reason because you'd have to erase it all and start all over again. Alright, so watch that again if you feel necessary. If you feel ready, you can go ahead and try this one on your own, and then I will just give you the final answer and we can talk about the rest in class.
The answer you should have gotten is 4, negative 3, 2.
This is Longo and I'm out. See you, bye.